If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Styles P says that he had coronavirus, and Naughty by Nature responds to Tom Hanks' wife singing Hip-Hop Hooray. Plus, Jay Penderson drops a dope-ass Pop Smoke action figure. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, so this is funny, right? Alright, so Styles P goes on Twitter, right? And he's like, I almost died in January, and I never get the flu. And if I do, it's like a day or two. In January, I was down for about a week. I lost almost 8 pounds. I had the Rona. It had to be the Rona. I did mad black seed oil, and I went on a juice/tea diet and rested. Go for it, right? And then he says, the burbs ain't listening, right? He says, when they announced that the coronavirus before it hit, mad of us had that shit and we just thought it was the new flu, right? He said, nah, we had that Rona, right? And then he goes, I just passed the hood and it's empty. It's the burbs that ain't listening. They still outside, right? And then, you know, my company, So.com, they saw that Styles P put this up on his Twitter, so they retweeted it and they said, Styles P thinks he had coronavirus in January. Hope you're okay now, Styles P, right? And then Styles P responds to So.com and he's like, you can't even finish a conversation that you want to before someone makes it a headline for their site. But then he said, thanks, I hope y'all are safe too, right? It's funny as hell and crazy. Now, the whole situation is, all right, so Styles P said that in January that he was sick and he felt like he had coronavirus. He might have had it because Styles P does travel around all the time and go on tour. But the first case of the coronavirus ever was December 31st, 2019. So the day right before like January 1st, 2020. And that was also in China. Now, I don't know if Styles P was in China recently, but it is possible that he had it like in the beginning of January, right? Because some people in China did have it like on the 5th and the 8th and stuff like that. But I don't think that it really hit the US until probably about February or like early March, right? But that doesn't mean that Styles P didn't leave the US and then contract it and then come back, right? And also, yeah, it is true that a lot of people did get the coronavirus before they even announced it or before they even realized what it was, right? So that's why some people are asymptomatic. I feel like those people probably already caught it or they're about to start getting sick and they're just not showing any symptoms yet, right? But whatever, good thing Styles P is cool, and I guess we'll all just have to see what happens with this, right? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. As y'all know, Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson, who's a singer, basically were like the first 2 celebrities that we knew about that even had the coronavirus, right? They were like on the set of some Elvis Presley movie in Australia and they contracted it, right? They were down, but then they came back up. They didn't die, right? And that's the whole thing. So most people are not dying, right? Anyway, while they're on self-quarantine and getting better, Rita Wilson, Tom Hanks' wife, is sitting there chilling, I guess reading a book. Maybe she's bored or whatever, but you know, I mean, everybody's bored at home. So she is on the internet, on Instagram, and she puts on Hip-Hop Hooray, and she's acting like she was just chilling reading a book and that all of a sudden the song just happened to play out of nowhere, and then she starts singing along, and that's my word. She knows every single word of Hip-Hop Hooray, word for word for word for word for word, which is crazy, right? It's fire, man. It went viral. People loved it. The hip-hop community loved it. The culture loved it. You know how it is. When older black people, you know, when older white people enjoy themselves some hip-hop, black folks love it. We just think it's so funny and cute and hilarious, right? But it was funny, cute, and hilarious. just to let you know, right? But anyway, it's good to see like she's in good spirits. It's good to see Tom Hanks is in good spirits. And it's also cool to see like both of them are doing well, right? So anyway, anyway, Hip-Hop Hooray or Naughty by Nature actually saw this, and then they put it on their Instagram too, right? And basically just gave a shout out to them and said, you know, I'm glad that y'all are being safe, you know, please stay healthy, please stay good, and that this is dope. And now wonder why Chet is a rapper, because he gets all his bars from Mob Dukes, right? Which is all funny and cool, right? But anyway, this is dope. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Right, so this is Jay Penderson right here, right? And apparently Jay Penderson is a whole lot of things, right? So, all right, he's from Brooklyn. He's a fashion designer because he has his own clothing line called Prolific Clothing, right? And you can see here he has some hoodies, some sweatshirts. It says Brooklyn on it. It has the ski mask graduation hoodie, right? Also, Jay Penderson is a rapper. He recorded something in the studio. I seen it on his Instagram. It's pretty fire, right? But also, I guess he designs like action figures or toys or something, because check this out right here, right? This is a Pop Smoke action figure that he just designed, right? And I think it's only one of one right now. I think that this is a prototype, right? And you can see like Pop Smoke is there, the action figure, he's holding the money, he has the sunglasses on, he has a stack of money, right? But it also comes with like a few accessories too, because it comes with another stack of money, as you can see, and also like a iced out Wu chain, right? And then he even designed, I guess, like the box or the packaging that this action figure is in, right? Because as you can see, like on the background, like underneath like the plastic of the action figure, you see like a bunch of Pop Smoke lyrics, you see a Pop Smoke picture, it says Billie Jean, Christian Dior, Dior, it's like welcome to the party lyrics, it's like shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars and aim for the moon, it's just like a whole bunch of like excerpts and stuff, okay, like different excerpts and everything from like Pop Smoke music, right? And this is dope, right? But it's not the first time that I've ever seen like an artist do like an action figure or design for an action figure of a rapper, right? So there was an artist who came out with a Sean Price action figure a couple months ago, which was also fire and dope, right? And I think that this artist that came out with the Sean Price action figure actually has the physical action figure, and maybe, just maybe, like Jay Penderson only did this action figure digitally so that we can see it, but it's not like an actual physical, you know, tangible thing that we can hold right now. But if these two artists get together, I'm sure that they could probably come out with a lot of dope ass stuff, right? But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.